Welcome, baby boomers, the silent generation, millennials, Generation Y, Generation X, the GI generation, 13ers, and the new silent generation. My name is Jenna Brune, and today I will be discussing the terms digital native and digital immigrant. First, what even is a digital native and a digital immigrant? Digital native is described as a person born or brought up during the age of digital technology and therefore familiar with computers and the internet from an early age. A digital immigrant is described as a person born or brought up before the widespread use of digital technology. Many articles claim that learning styles and numerous other traits have been determined by technology or lack thereof, but I'm here to tell you my opinion from my personal life experiences. As an education major, babysitter, and employed at a child-focused business, Bricks for Kids in Challenge Island, I have an insight to how technology has impacted the lives of the little ones around us. Phones, computers, game consoles, YouTube, Netflix, and other forms of media and technology has already had an impact on their way of life in the short amount of time they have been alive. This week, I went to my class of students and asked if they knew the song Old Town Road. The class went from a quiet room of students to an absolute circus. Although we don't always realize it, the little devices we hold all day has the power to reach every person on the other side of a screen. Because of this, I had a classroom full of students singing, "I'm gonna take my horse to the old town road," and, well, you know the rest. All while pretending they had lassos, holding their belt buckles, and doing dance moves they've seen when watching the endless videos on Facebook, YouTube, or have been shown by family and friends. Although I agree with many of the labels they put onto digital immigrants and digital natives, I do not believe that these terms reflect learning styles depending on age, because I am one of the students who scrambles to write down the notes in class with pen and paper rather than typing them up, or wanting things printed out instead of using a digital copy. Sorry, trees. My life experiences have also swayed my opinion on this topic, and actually, I think I might give my dad a call to show you guys what I mean. Hey, Dad.
Hey, Jenna girl, what's up?
Okay, so I'm doing a project and I need to know, what's some of the technologies that came out during your childhood?
Well, we had Atari, we had electronic game Simon, bag cell phones, and pagers.
Who do you think knows how to work technology better, older or younger generations?
Definitely the younger generations. For example, you have to help me put the TV on. I just don't understand why we have to have one TV, but it takes 3 remotes to turn it on. It's through my experience the younger generations have more patience and experience manipulating all the buttons necessary to accomplish simple tasks that the older generation just simply does not want to understand.
That's perfect. Thanks, Dad.
All right, Jenna, bye.
See you later. Bye.
On this computer.
Since I can remember, I've been helping my dad turn on the TV, the AT&T box, and the surround sound power buttons so he could watch his favorite nighttime show, HTV, or a new episode of Sports on the Bayou. Although I explain and can demonstrate the process every time I do it, he just doesn't get it. But I totally understand. Since my lifetime, drones and numerous other devices have been put on the market that I have no idea how to operate. I think I'll give my Nana a call too to see what type of technology came out during her lifetime. Hey, Nana.
Hey, my Jenna girl. What are you up to?
I'm actually working on a project for school and I need to ask you a few questions.
Okay, anything for you, my girl.
Okay, first question is, when were you born and what are some sorts of technology that came out during your childhood?
I was born in 1949. Home phones, TVs, manual and electric typewriters when I was a teenager, and computers later in life.
No calculators?
No calculators like we have today.
Wow, who do you think is more capable of working technology? Older generations or younger generations?
Younger generation, hands down. Like, remember, Jenna, when I got my cell phone, who had to come show me how to work it?
Me.
Okay, and your uncles, how they have to come help Nana with my computer. They set up my Wi-Fi. They got to keep my spyware correct for me because I don't know how to do it. And Brandon, my little grandson, when he was 3, he knew more on a computer than me. I knew how to turn it off.
That's it?
That was it.
So, Nana, why do you think you lag behind in using technology?
Well, Jenna, when we were able to get our first computer, my youngest child was 10 and I was 40. And I had a lot more on my plate in taking care of my family than learning how to use a computer.
All right, that's all. Thank you, Nana. I'll talk to you later.
Okay, my girl. Love you.
Love you. Bye.
Bye, sweetie.
Okay, but isn't my Nana just the sweetest? I grew up with technology booming and were able to gradually learn while phones and technology became more and more overwhelming with updates and new features. When I was 12 years old, I got my first iPhone. It was an iPhone 3 and was able to do the most basic things. Take a picture, call and text, download a few apps, had a flashlight, and calculator. And back then, I thought that was super fancy. Since then, I've had numerous iPhones that all had new features and new things to learn. Fast forward to today, I have the iPhone X and is actually what I'm recording myself on right now and is what I'll be editing this whole video on later. Flashlight now comes with 5 different options on how bright you want it to be, and the camera has time-lapse, slow-mo, video, photo, portrait, square, and pano options. It makes total sense why our elders are overwhelmed and is struggling to pick up and learn all these features and all their capabilities. Of course, there are always exceptions, such as those adults that are technology savvy. People like this are able to excel because they jumped on the bandwagon at the beginning of technology. New norms of our lives revolving around technology, it forced those who did not initially jump on the bandwagon to learn how to navigate through the overwhelming new features already added to phones. There is no doubt that technology is taking over our world. You don't even need to sweep your own floor because there's a robot that can do it for you. I recently saw a video of Purdue College that has many robots that act as a waiter or delivery food service around campus. I also saw on Facebook the other day a new robot at Walmart that takes inventory of the store by passing through each aisle. I've already seen technology progress throughout my lifetime, and I'm only 20 years old. There is no telling how far technology will progress in the future. But I'm sure hoping there's a jetpack somewhere in there. Where do you think technology will take us? This is Jenna Brune, logging off.